Wanadhani asibongolala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wanadhani asibongolala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Mwambie punde umechoka sana.
I'm not surprised that the Auditor General and the Controller of Budget have both come out to tell Kenyans that SHA, which is running the healthcare system in Kenya, has not been remitting this money for the purposes it's supposed to.
Tonight we begin with the shocking revelations contained in a report by the Auditor General raising queries over the technology system running the controversial healthcare scheme SHA. The Auditor General has raised the red flag of a shadowy account run by the suppliers of the system where 2.5% of SHA members' contributions is remitted on either daily or weekly basis without Kenya's approval.
So all the money that you guys have been contributing, 2.5% has been remitted either daily or weekly without fail to some other source in an account that is not known. Where is this money going? So here you are contributing without fail, and all those contributions, 2.5% of all contributions that Kenyans are making to SHA are all going to some foreign entity.
I need to bring out the fact here that there is a lot of money that does not pass through the COB. The Housing Fund, the Shif, like you have seen, the Railway Development Fund, the Petroleum Levy, all these funds are operated outside the consolidated fund and therefore not part of what I approve.
So all this money that is trickling from SHA, who exactly is benefiting? These are questions that Kenyans should ask themselves. And every time you see the president or you see any cabinet secretary, either in the Ministry of Health or whichever ministry, campaigning for everyone to register for SHA, ask yourself this question. Where is the 2.5% going to? And this is why even private hospitals have decided to abandon this ship.
Day 2 of the SHA boycott, and patients are bearing the brunt as private hospitals continue to reject credit arrangements.
Because the money is not remitted to these hospitals, and therefore you are not receiving the service. And you hear the CEO of SHA saying things like this.
We still have a whole 8,000 facilities out here which are offering services. If there is any member who is being turned away because of one reason or the other, then like I said, we will invoke the whatever clauses that are in our contracts.
This is the CEO of SHA saying if you don't get services from private hospitals, go to public hospitals. You will find the services. Which services? They are taking all this money away from Kenya. And they are taking it without the consent of Kenyans. Listen.
The Auditor General has raised the red flag of a shadowy account run by the suppliers of the system where 2.5% of SHA members' contributions is remitted on either daily or weekly basis without Kenya's approval.
And it's not only SHA. The Controller of Budget isn't able to account for any money that you guys are contributing for the Housing Fund. No one can account for that money. And that's not all. Also, the Petroleum Levy. She has no idea where that money is going to.
The Housing Fund, the Shif, like you have seen, the Railway Development Fund, the Petroleum Levy, all these funds are operated outside the consolidated fund and therefore not part of what I approve.
So all these monies that are not really being accounted for in Kenya, and it's the same, those projects, the Housing Fund, Petroleum Levy, and SHA, these are the things that the government is constantly talking about.
Kujisajili ni bure. Unasema jina yako ni mama fulani, mzee fulani, watoto wangu ni fulani na fulani, na ya kuweza kupanga mambo yenu ya matibabu. Tuweze kujua hospitali hii wananchi wake wa hapa ni wangapi. Tuweze kuhakikisha ya kwamba kuna wauguzi wa kutosha.
So all these things that you see the president pushing so hard, saying register for SHA, make sure the housing levy, this amount, these houses will go to you guys. All these things are lies. If the Control of Budgets cannot account for this money and where it is going to. So you as a Kenyan who is trusting and believing that SHA is for your benefit, you as a Kenyan who is believing the Housing Fund, housing levy that is being remitted every month by salaried Kenyans, and you believe that that house one day will be yours, who are you lying to? These are the things that make you really wonder, because if the president can be able to contribute 120 million Kenya shillings in order to fund a church, and his salary is 1.4 million. So you ask yourself, how will the president deduct more than 18 months of his salary and give to a church? How does that even happen? If you are able to find out where all this money from SHA, 2.5% every day that you contribute goes to, we will be able to answer so many questions that we have about all these contributions and harambees that are happening in our country. There's no way that all of a sudden our president can be able to afford 20 million and friends who I'm sure are government officials will be able to afford 100 million just by the blink of an eye to support a church. Ask yourself, guys, there's a lot that is happening and there's a lot that is being stolen from Kenya, and one day we will unravel all these things. One day.
Because I'm here and Minister, you are here, please, there's a problem. I watch you on TV as you struggle to explain about SHA and Shif. Minister, that noise is not going to end. In fact, you are lucky that you are doing it on TV. But on the ground, people are really uncomfortable with the way the program is being rolled out. Because you are a doctor like myself, I want to appeal to you most humbly. SHA is a good thing. But the problem with SHA, Waziri, go and table in the cabinet. Tell cabinet that nowhere in the world has a country succeeded in rolling out universal health care through contributions of members only. In the UK, where universal health care is successful, Minister, tell your colleagues in cabinet, the funding is by the national government. You cannot expect to give universal health care by relying on 300, 500 shillings donated by the members of the program. Members of Parliament, you are the ones who sit on the budget. In this year's budget, the minister has got 134.4 billion shillings for health. Parliamentarians go and ensure that of that 134.4 billion shillings, 50% of that money should be taken to SHA. Then SHA will have the necessary liquidity. Why? The 134, when it is taken to the county governments, governors put it to some other use. You don't see anything in the shelves. You don't see anything in the hospitals. I will therefore require the minister to find time and convince your cabinet colleagues that this 134.4 billion shillings is actually being wasted. Put it into SHA, then people will be able to afford it.
This is the bombshell from the Auditor General. SHA is against the law. SHA broke the law, and they cannot explain how they used 1.4 billion. SHA system is not owned by the government, is owned by individuals. And SHA cannot justify why they deduct the salary at the percentage they're deducting. In short, SHA is an illegality, it is a fraud, it's against the people of Kenya. It must be discontinued.
CS wa health, wacha kutuchezea akili. Wacha kutuchezea akili. I just came from listening to that presser by the CS of Health. One, they decided to cancel NHIF and roll out SHA. Wakijua very well wako underprepared. Wakijua very well wako underprepared. It's not common sense for a whole government to roll out a health system and then claim at you're going through a few issues, technical issues, the rollout. Mulikuwa mna expect nini? Kwani system mko mnaonda ya 40 million Kenyans? Mulikuwa mna system ya how many people? 10 people. 2, why are you comparing us with NHS, Canada, wherever? We are in Kenya, for fuck's sake. Mimi nimechoka kusikia leaders wetu wakitucompare na nchi zingine. I am so tired. Wanatucompare na NHS kwa nini? This is not the UK, this is Kenya. They have their problems, we're dealing with our own unique problems. Like you guys are our problems. Huh? At your few system glitches, we're going to move to every county. Moving to every county to do what? Mutaka sasa tuna kuendelea kunda committee SHA. Moving to every county to do what? Nimeona the association ya patients with renal issues wakicomplain SHA haiwork in Kenyatta, SHA haiwork in KU referral. Huh? SHA is not working anywhere. People have not accessed basic care today and yesterday. And you're here telling us about TV survey na ilikuja on Friday. You're here telling us about, technical people working. Working on what? For God's sake, working on what? Mulikuwa mna roll out ya nini? At Google, look at Google when something is being rolled out, it has technical. Why are you not prepared? How long has it been since roll out SHA? Ni sawa mkikuwa overwhelmed within 1 week. But you're forcing us to register on SHA. You are pushing the entire country to register on SHA. So we're registering on a system that is not working. NHIF was working perfectly. Mnakujanga mkisha mkituimbia the same song what we wanted Kenyans to be equal. Hamunge switch to system NHIF. Hamunge switch system. Billions za NHIF ziko wapi? Mabilioni zenye tulilipa cause we paid for that. Bilioni tulilipa za SHA zenye mlichukua by force. Mkaunda hiyo system ziko wapi? These are the questions that we need to ask. Because if we paid billions for a system that is not functional, give us back our money and take us back to NHIF. Take us back to NHIF. Streamline it. Na ile pesa imeokotwa SHA sasa tunataka kuiona ikipelekwa kwa account za NHIF. Because that is what you wanted all along. We are not fools. You're playing with our lives. Goal ilikuwa mulete SHA, revert back to NHIF. Hivyo ndio mnataka mwanzo kusema iko na issues. And then hii pesa imeokotwa na SHA, you guys can pocket it. Mwache kucheza na maisha ya watu bana. These are human lives. Ini maisha mnacheza nayo. Watu wacha hivyo watatoa pikitis. Some people literally cannot afford it. They can't afford it. Watatoa wapi? You guys are a joke. You guys are a proper joke.
Mimi nachukua nafasi hii kuomba rais wetu wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Mheshimiwa William Ruto. Kenyans are crying that this SHA is not working. There is no money. The system cannot accommodate the millions of Kenyans who have registered with SHA. Mr. President, I ask you, I plead with you. We have given you the power under our constitution to appropriate money before you bring it to parliament to regularize. Mimi nakuomba chukua pesa ya kutosha kwa sekta nyingine ya serikali, uweke hii kwa SHA, ndio wananchi hawa wasiendelee kuhangaika wakitafuta matibabu kama hawalipiwi pesa hiyo. The people who will vote for you are the poor people who go to hospitals to seek for medication and they rely on SHA for their payment. Mr. President, sort out SHA. Bring more money to SHA so that we can carry the poor people who seek for medication.
SHA will truly be the end of us. And when tunasema it's not working,
we know what you're talking about. Wakati umeregister, one of the first things inafofanya ni ati inafai kutumia OTP kwa simu so that you can log in into your account. Someone close to me will register last week and it's been 2 weeks now. Hatujaipata OTP. Every day una log in haupati OTP. Let me do a time lapse and show you. Time OTP may run out. Hakuna any message imeingia. And this is what is affecting everybody else. Because una register, unaenda hosi, systems ziko down. And for such a sensitive system, haifai kukua down. Because health is just as sensitive as banking. It's as sensitive as security. Systems hazifai kuwa down at any freaking moment. NHIF was working. And the reason why I know NHIF was working was because it was working. Number 2, ilikuwa na work because kulikuwa na pesa walikuwa naiba. If there wasn't, kama wangu wanaiba pesa, ingekuwa iko empty. But constantly ungesikia scandals in NHIF, which means there was actual money. The system was working. So to get to a place penye, even a simple OTP, a simple message, enye inakuwa ni barrier between you getting a service, kujua how much premium you have to pay, ndio uweze ku-access service ni shida. So kama haiwork, ukitaka kupata OTP, hospitali zita access aje? It was meant to be streamlining, healthcare. This is not streamlining. This is finishing us off. A simple message. Haiwezi fika kwa simu yako. Halafu Moses Kuria anaongea matope akituambia tusijui tu register. Si hao wa register SHA, mbona hao wako kwa SHA? Why do they have other schemes? Bloody wankers.
Mambo ya afya, unaenda kipe insurance haifanyi kazi. Maana ukienda hospitali kama uko na SHA, hatukulipishi pesa huko. Tunasema uko registered, tunakutibu bila malipo, tukisema kwamba tutatafuta refund, ukuje tununue madawa. Sasa tunapeana free service kwa sababu watu kwa SHA, hakuna refund. Kwa sasa sisi kama Trans-Nzoia tunadai SHA shilingi milioni 263. Sasa tuna pesa ya kununua madawa, hatuwezi kuajiri wafanyikazi wa serikali tena. Na Umicha alikuja na kitu akapeleka hivi wakatanganya tu. Hadi kila mtu atapewa free health service. Sasa kimeumana imekuwa mbaya. Na ikifika mahali mimi naomba rais, mambo yamekuwa mbaya usikung'ang'ani nayo. Si ndio? Hata kama mtu amekupatia kiasi hivi, hii inaitwa viazi, ile moto umetupa kwa mdomo na ni moto. Ukirudisha pande hii na ipoi, umezi unatupa chini. Ama namna gani? Hiyo ndio wisdom, unatema. Lakini ikipoa unaweza kuikula tena. Mambo ya SHA imetufikisha hapa.
Bonnie Khalwale this week on Senate said that this is how you know that this country, Kenya, is truly in the trenches, because we have started having diseases that are commonly found in states that have governments that do not function and in states that have war, like Sudan and South Sudan. That disease is called black fever or Kalaza. It has started manifesting in Marsabit. Let us pray to God it does not come to the highly dense, populated counties, because we are going to be in a lot of trouble, and especially because our health sector is failing or has failed. And do you know why it's failing? Because the controller of budget is telling us that 1.3 trillion Kenya shillings, which happens to be a third of our budget, has been withdrawn in cash by both national and county government. We cannot account for this money because the way it was withdrawn was illegal and unlawful by the government of the day.
Kitu moja tu nitawaambia. Hata mkipiga serikali watu wembo nasikia mnapiga serikali sana. Mjiandikishe na SHA. Program za serikali zisiwapite kwa sababu ya siasa. Si ni kweli? Ukiwa mgonjwa sasa utakuwa peke yako. Na hiyo ni program mzuri sana. It's a world class program. Problem ni mingi. It has a lot of teething problem. isiwe harambee ya mtu mgonjwa. Sawa, asanteni sana.
We also need to say a few words, and before I say that, alitoka, alienda, the bullfighter has gone. Oh, he's there. Oh, thank you very much, Senator. Unajua, when you touch on things that are really touching us on the ground, we feel it. Sio hata ni hiyo mambo ya sha Madam CS yuko hapa. It is live. Please just push it ili iwe actualized. I have a father who is around 88 years old. 88 years. Tumelipa hiyo sha lakini ikienda haifanyi. This is pure truth. Madam CS usikie kutoka kwa father leo St. Catherine of Alexandria. Haifanyi. Sasa hatujui ni nini mbaya. Unaona? So it is real. That's why you hear when you mention that, it's really inatuguza, and it can't go without, I mean, bila kuguzwa. Na hiyo ground mukiitaja sisi inatuguza. Tunawaonaga tuko kwenye runinga, as you said, we see you, but this is real. We have a health center. This health center iko Meru, run by the Conventual Franciscans. We belong to this congregation. It is old. The bishops just wrote a letter from the bishops, and that is one of the things that has been mentioned. We are owed a lot. It's not rocket science, it's true na it's real. Kwa hivyo tukisema, maaskofu wakisema tulipeni pesa angalau we run. This is a health center that is serving the poor and the most vulnerable members of the society. Lakini sasa kama pesa hakuna, amekuja, hatuna pesa ya kurun. It leaves us with no option but to let others go, and these are the most vulnerable members. Kwa hivyo asante sana kwa kuguzia hiyo sukuma hii kitu tunataka ifanye kazi. Nyinyi mnajua nyinyi ni waheshimiwa huko kwenye bunge.
Fanyeni hivi, endeni mwambie ule Morio alihandpick the cabinet secretary of health amfute kazi, ama amuite tu kando amwambie whatever stupid thing we were trying to construct here in the name of SHA is fumbling. Stop collecting attention to the embarrassment that the KK regime is. Watch. Sasa the whole council of governors inaitisha for what purpose? Hiyo attention itaenda kutibu watoto huko. Shens. We need to have a conversation as functionable adults who are voters. Are you people calm with extrajudicial killings? Are you people calm with police brutality? Are you people calm with politicians? The thought of Kimanongo embarrassing and putting shame in Kenya because they can't keep straight with the stories they have? Are you happy that the Kenyan health system is not working even after being puffed up by the use of 104 billion? Are you happy that the funding model that was put in place isn't working, that we have to refer back to help? Are you happy with a regime that is operating on arguments and blame game? Are you happy in this economy that there is no cash flow? Are you happy with a regime that is hosting terrorism groups in Kenya? Are you happy when we start receiving threats from a very not country like Sudan because we hosted a group that wanted to form a parallel government against them? Are you happy with the president launching projects that can't continue? Are you happy with the president insulting us? Are you happy with politicians insulting our mothers? Are you happy with a regime that is operating on lies? You all need to step back, because if you cannot and start operating on the moment of Kikuyus, Luos, Kalenjins, we are going to recycle the dirtiest crap politically back to the same seats. Why the fuck am I so mad so early? Tuanze kufikiria na akili. Sio heshima iko kwa nyuma. I said what I said.
Tazidi kuongea kwa niaba ya Wakenya. Nianze wase, mkufiti, manze unajua history ni ngori. Youths hapa mtaani hatuna ma ID ni kitu ya maana, tunafaa tukue nayo.
We as a Gen Z, we've talked, we've marched, we've fought for change. But what is all this if we don't show up where it matters?
We the Gen Z are the pulse of this country. The future is in our hands.
Lakini bila ID, that power is not.
Hii ID is more than just a card. It's the key to opportunities. Ni ufunguo to freedom, the change we have been waiting for.
Why is an ID important? It is because you cannot vote without an ID card. So if you don't have an ID card, one, you do not exist in this country.
As you can see, they are mocking us. What are they saying? That sisi tuko tu pale online, lakini kura ni kwa ground. Now, what can we do? Let's register for our IDs. And for you to register for your ID, you can visit your chief's office because they have all that power with them. Again, we have over 900 registration centers across the country. We have 55 Huduma centers. And then we have 360 sub-county offices.
We account for about 70% of the population. That means if we vote, we get to choose who will be our leader.
2027 will be our moment as the Gen Zs. Ngoja kwanza. We work hard, we push our boundaries, but when it comes to choosing the leaders to determine our future, we are not involved anywhere. Our voices, no numbers zetu hazimati mazee. So what are we supposed to do? Go get your ID, register as a voter, and then come out and vote in 2027. It's that simple.
My fellow young people, the Gen Z, it is high time we understand the politics of our country. We must understand what role politics play in our lives. And until we get politically mature, we will always be maneuvered, swayed, or deceived into supporting people politically, those who don't have Kenyan interest at heart.
2027, without your ID, you will not be able to vote. What are you doing without your ID? I will urge all of us to hold each other accountable. Uliza mzae, uliza madhe, uliza beshte yako kama kona ID.
The cost of living is going high. They are killing us and abducting us every day. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to send them home. How are we going to send them home?
You make sure you have your ID for 2027 so that we make sure we pump new blood of good leadership and are good leaders and have a better country because our motherland is where we are.
Identity yetu, Kenya ni yetu.
Our future, our choice.
Identity yetu, Kenya ni yetu.
Identity yetu, Kenya ni yetu. We can do this, guys.
Twende tukapate ID bana. Mimi mwenyewe niko na ID yangu. Here's my ID. Salute you all.
To my fellow young Kenyans, if you are not a registered voter, please make the time to go and register as a voter. Because Kenya's future depends on you and me. So how do you register? There are IEBC offices in every constituency, and that is where you register. So please find the location of the IEBC office in your constituency and register. All you need to carry is your identification card or your passport. There are those who are saying that Huduma centers are registering voters. Huduma centers do not have an IEBC desk as of now, maybe later. So please go register and let's prepare to save Kenya together. And for those who have registered, please go to the IEBC portal and verify your details. Please.
Now, so some of you are very wicked. And I don't have up to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Some of you are my village people. You are my village people. I will not hide mouth. All of you are my village people. You are the one that is following me. Go and subscribe to my YouTube to prove to me that you are not my village people. Thank you.
Wa Kenya. Ati Trump aliweka Biblia chini akaanza kazi. Na kuna mwingine aliweka Biblia chini akaanza wizi. Nyinyi mutakujiwa nyinyi yongeni tu.
By the way, guys, if y'all have not realized, Trump has been a sworn-in president for less than 48 hours. But the changes he's already making are massive. Like, he's making big decisions in less than 48 hours. In less than 48 hours, amemaliza LGBTQ. Amesema huko kuna gender mbili peke yake, male and female. In less than 48 hours, amerudisha TikTok. In less than 48 hours, anyway, na kuna huyu wenyu anafanya campaign. Anafanya campaign. Ai. Mungu tusamehe. Anafanya campaign. Anafanya hey.
Mheshimiwa William Ruto, wewe ni mwizi, msaidizi wako ni mwizi, na lazima tunaomba kwamba Mheshimiwa William Ruto, omba wa Kenya msamaha. Omba wa Kenya msamaha kwa sababu ya yale maovu ambayo uliyafanya na Wakenya wanaumia.
We will not tire. We will not be scared. Tuko tayari, polisi wajitayarisha mpaka jioni, ni kukimbiana hapa na pale. Wanasa kwame, wanasa ai, wanasa wololo, wanasa
enda pole pole, cool down. We are not cooling down any soon. In fact, it might get hotter.
We will consolidate. Kisungu kubwa. And after we consolidate, we will strategize.
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
Oh.
Hello.
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Shif share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out, they do not know any tribe.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue. What song? Yeah, that song. That song? Maybe I think about it. Oh, no. Know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Ooh. Kusambaza hiyo message. Thank you. Fagia?
What?
I'll take it to all the corners. You take it to the entire nation. Yes. Yeah? Yes. It is a very solid car. Thank you, sir. Ndugu yangu, God bless you. Fagia wote. Kazi yangu. Asante. Ndugu yangu. Good luck, my brother. Thank you so much. Good luck. Good luck. All the best. Thank you, sir. It's time for a fresh start. Tunafagia wote. Your Excellency.
Aya, alafu matopare. Okay, matopare. Matopare. Topa. Matopare. Matopare. Topa.
Itazidi kuongea kwa niaba ya Wakenya.
She asked me, baby, where you from? I told her, Kenya.
I beg of us, I really want to beg of us today, as the chair of UDA, let's stay focused to what it is we promise those hustlers. Because if we don't deliver, those hustlers will send us out of power, and they'll send us with vengeance. So let us talk about roads, electricity, education, health, types. Let's tone down on the politics. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. It is the wrong time.
Wananchi naweza sikia kuchukua William Ruto. Wanaweza mchukua kwa sababu sisi wananchi we don't need him. Ametuchosha ama nyinyi mjachoka? Mjachoka na Ruto? Ule mtu anataka kuchukua William Ruto, you can take him for free, take Wetangula for free, take Mudavadi for free. Tunawapea hizo takataka zote. Waende waongoze if they are good to you.
Majenzi mko? Kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana. Na tunapongeza nyinyi. Na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake. Lazima mchukue vitambulisho, lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Hata nasahau tarehe ni gani. Mimi siko na tarehe kwa kalenda. Na mimi hata sina haja nayo. Mimi chenye niko nayo ni serikali ya 2027. Huyu mkata ushuru tumtoe. Na tuungane si wote.
Meta vile naona nisha reject hiyo finance bill 2025. Ningoje tu date ya maandamano. Juu mambo yendi bana. Mimi hata wafanye nini? Mimi nisha reject. Mfanye nini? Nisha reject. Mfanye nisha reject. Nime reject. Mtoe date ya maandamano sasa bana.
And we are not alone. There's a new force of nature at hand, stirring all over the world. They are the young people whom, frankly, we have failed, who are angry, who are organized, who are capable of making a difference. They are a moral army. And the most important thing that we can do for them is to get the hell out of their way.
Kwanza mimi ikifika 2027 naiba mpaka kura ya madhangu na budangu. Sitaki warudi tu huko tena. Sima youth church anuka. Madha zetu bado Ruto unaenda home na 13 parliament tunaivunja. Wende home wote tuanze fresh.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm here to address you. You must go. Ruto must go. Kwapa na hatuendi. Kwapa tunalala huku na hatuendi. We don't fear you guys. You hypocrites. We don't fear you. Mr. Speaker, we don't fear you. Tuko ndani. We stomped inside. Sisi ni nani? I'm inside. Niko ndani. Na tunamalizana na nyinyi. Tunamalizana na nyinyi. Mmetutesa sana. Today is today. You must hear our cry. Sisi ni sisi. Utatusikiza. Hii ni bunge yetu. Sisi tumewafanya mkuu hapa. This is our parliament. You must hear us. Kama hamna masikio, tutawafanya msikie. Poa mazee.
Sha nini? President nataka kuambia uko na miaka 2 katika ofisi. Na hawa wananchi hawa they will punish you na hata ukiwa na pesa utakwenda kutoa nje.
Wacheni tu mimi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject finance bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mneke kwa list jameni. List reject.
Idiots who don't want to participate in the affairs of their nation, they think things will just work in and of themselves. Then they are tribalists. And these tribalists, they think that they are only safe with people who are from their tribe. And tribe can mean people from the same culture, same language, or same culture. Then they are citizens. These are individuals who are responsible and know that when you want to be served, you must give those who have the desire and the intellectual capacity to serve you. In many societies, it is only a small percentage of people that can be called citizens, not more than 5%. And if a society wants to grow in the right direction, civic education is what will help the idiot and the tribalist to become a citizen.
Mungu yetu itoe Ruto Kenya, hata kama angalau na jali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama sisi.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Get out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, Delete, Ruto. The drunk did better than you. The drunkard did better than you.
Nice.
Now the next election,
yes.
Unajua hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation,
yes,
they use their might because they didn't vote, the largest vote in the last election.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mingi. All I want to say is Ruto must go, like yesterday. Bye.